Hi, this is Leonard Woolsey, publisher of the Daily News here in Galveston, and I'm with Gina Spagnoli, the president and CEO of the Regional Chamber of Commerce here in Galveston, and I'm with my friend Doug Bally, the chief of police. We want to thank you. We've heard from you about how you can participate and how you can help with what's going on in the flooding, the tragedy up in Kerr County and Kerrville. We're here to just give you a brief update. The truth is, we're waiting to hear from those communities of what they need. The Daily News has a sister paper up there, the Kerrville Daily Times, and we're in touch with them every single day, listening and learning about what they may need for resources and assistance. And Doug is in charge with the police and the first responders group up there, and Gina's in charge with the Chamber of Commerce up there. Now, Doug, what are you hearing from them? What are they looking for up in that market, or advice you'd give them right now?
The consistent message coming from law enforcement in the area is that they sincerely appreciate all of the outpouring of support and the calls that they get for cooperation and for other agencies to come in and assist. However, they have everything that they need right now, and anything more would really inundate the city more than it is, and the infrastructure that they have. So they're doing well. They are sincerely appreciated. What they're having problems with are people coming in to look at the damage, sightsee. We're encouraging everyone to please stay out of the area. You're taking away from law enforcement, and they're having to deal with traffic issues in lieu of search and rescue. And the search and rescue process is still in effect, and we need to keep it that way.
That's a great lesson. So unless you have an express reason to be there, they're asking folks not to be coming to that community right now. Thank you, Doug. Gina, what are you hearing from the Chamber of Commerce up there in the business community?
Yeah, so again, thank you all so much for reaching out. I mean, we are Texans, and that's what we do. We roll up our sleeves and we help fellow Texans, and our hearts go out to all the families. Yes, I've been in contact with the Kerrville Chamber and the Kerr County Chamber, and they're saying exactly what you're saying, is they appreciate the help and the outreach, but just not right now. The chief of police, I did read his press release, and he had said they're fine on water, they're fine on food. We did receive a really wonderful release from the Texas Chamber of Commerce execs, the TCCE. I'm on that board. We're working with these chambers and that entire region. It is very comprehensive. It's going to tell you exactly where to give. You did that wonderful article about the foundation, trusted foundation that's collecting funds. There's a few listed on there. The chamber, the Kerrville Chamber, has a trusted fund there. So if you just want to do something now, and I know all of you do, and you want to donate, that money will be used for that community. It is a trusted, reliable place. You have to be really careful as far as food and things like that. There are churches being set up for recovery efforts, and we will notify you all if they need us. Right now, I think they're good. They did have a small list that you can look on. We'll have it on your site as well as the chamber's site with all the information.
Excellent. And you know what Gina's talking about there, tomorrow in the Daily News, we're running an editorial with a list of vetted organizations in which you're encouraged to donate. They have high scores, and when it comes to their fiduciary responsibility and how they manage those donations that come to you. Again, we wouldn't recommend somebody that we wouldn't do ourselves, so I think you'll find that also. Something that makes this tragedy different than most is while we're here on the Gulf, we see widespread damage. This is a relatively narrow path that impacted about 1,000 people. So we could send all the clothing we want, but the number of people, it's a different type of tragedy here right now. They've lost homes, they've lost cars, they've lost everything they own, and it is absolutely terrible. But the reality is the need is different than those of us on the coast are used to responding to. So for Gina and I and Doug to fill a truck right now and point it to Kerrville right now with a miscellaneous things of items really isn't the best use of what they're looking for right now. So in response to the questions that you've been asking Gina for the last 2 days and Doug for that, what can we do? The answer is we're waiting to hear from them what they need. And Doug will tell you the exact same thing.
Absolutely.
And we'll have it in the news as it comes out. The chamber will be releasing information, so stay tuned. Again, if you wanted to go ahead and send money, I think that'll be used in recovery more than really food and water.
Your intentions are wonderful and your hearts are pure. We thank you, and we encourage you to share your thoughts and your prayers with those families and those individuals up there. And know that we are here. Continue to reach out to us. We're happy to do so. Thank you all, and God bless you all.